At Joe Rogan talks about the migrants in New York City beating cops, getting released without bail, and flipping off the cameras as they leave.
When you watch those migrants jump those cops and beat their ass, and then they got out of jail with no bail right away.
That's trouble.
That is wild.
No, but it depends what your algorithm is.
And then Tupac in the camera.
Yeah.
They Tupac the camera on the way out. Yeah.
I didn't see this.
Yes. Apparently those guys have fled.
And they got released or deported?
They got released.
Oh, they're just back out.
Yeah, bro, they interview this one guy. I was watching this YouTube video, what's happening in these hotels. This one guy's been there for 7 months, and he said they give him a nice hotel. It's a nice room. It's real clean. They give him breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, and he's an illegal immigrant.
Yeah.
And then there's people that are poor. They're like, hey, what about my family? What about me? What about us Americans that live here, have always been here, born and raised here? And people just sneak in, and you're giving them all these things you won't give us. Why are you doing this? This is crazy. That's crazy.
Is it like a vote? Are they trying to like get new voters or something?
I would imagine yes.
Yeah, but they're not going to be down with it. If you ever meet like a dude
You
from
know,
Guatemala?
they're doing it right now in New York City. In New York City, they're allowing illegal immigrants to vote.
Yeah.
This is something they just... Is that true? Is that absolutely true? Let's make sure, because this is a big statement. But I'm pretty sure that was one of the things that they were trying to do. They were trying to make it so that these people could be documented. And this is what they keep saying. The way to deal with the undocumented people is find a pathway for them to be documented. Sure, that's how we've always done it. It's legal immigration. Now, you might think legal immigration is too restrictive. Okay. But you can't just let anybody in, because terrorists are a real thing. This is not like an imaginary, it's not like orcs. Like, we know terrorists are real. And they already caught that one guy where they asked the guy, like, who are you? He goes, you'll know soon enough. And then they find out, okay, this guy's on a terrorist watch list. And made it into America.
What a dumbass.
Yay.
Yeah. They're not going to vote left, though. These people coming from, like, South America and stuff.
A lot of them will, because those are the people that got them in. Those are the people that are giving them money. Those are the people that are giving them free food, free place to sleep. Wouldn't you vote for those people? Especially all you want to do is get a fucking job. And if you vote for these people, and these people are going to allow you to be documented, you're going to be able to get a job and then continue to get social assistance, which has been pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
Getting money and food and a place to live. Why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, then they'll work and they'll get on their own 2 feet, and they're pretty conservative.
That's when it's time to close the border. Once you get established, you go, no one else.
Well, they don't in California. You know, in California, that was what changed California. California, when Reagan was in office, Reagan created a pathway for illegal immigrants to become legal and vote. And when he did that, the Republicans never won California again, except for Schwarzenegger.
You know what's interesting? You know what's interesting about like how like the left has turned to kind of like war hawks?
Yeah.
The right has kind of turned to like your statement there about like why don't we help Americans?
Yeah.
It's like now all of a sudden the right's like pro welfare.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like we should be helping our people.
I know.
You know? It's just everything's kind of
Well, people are waking up on both sides. But there's a lot of people that are left-wing people that are like, what the fuck is going on with all these wars? Like, what are we doing? Like, this is not something that we were supposed to be about. And, you know, there's a lot of people on the left that look at what's going on in Gaza right now and they're freaking out.
Yeah.
So then there's that turmoil.
Here, give me a beer. I'd like to talk about Gaza. I like
That's a quagmire. The Gaza's a quagmire for the left.
Of course.
Though. They're like,
it's funny that America's like, what are we doing to all these wars? It's like, bro, do you know who we are?
Yeah, that's what we do.
It's all we've ever done.
Yeah.
Start to finish.
Yeah.
Day one.
That's how you make a place like this.
Yep.
Yeah, Eric Adams. That's it.
It has to do with local elections, first of all.
Right.
And then people with green cards and the DACA, the
Dreamers, people who are born here, right? With parents were brought into this country illegal as children. That's it. Not born here, really.
Dreamers.
So they're allowed to remain. Yeah, no, it's great.
That sound nice.
That's all great. But they are allowing people that are not legal residents or that are not legal citizens to vote, right? Yeah. So that's all you need to know. So that's the beginning. So that's how you win the election over and over and over.
In the short term,
That's how you control local elections in Europe.
Yeah, true.
I mean, it's a foolproof playbook. You give people like way better treatment than you give the people you have. That's the same thing Osho did in Wild Wild Country. They bust in all those homeless people and let them vote. Remember? They just brought in homeless people from everywhere and said, "You're going to be a part of our community." And these people like finally have a place to be. And then once they vote, they're like, "All right, get the fuck out!
Get the fuck out of here."
They kicked them all out again.